Here at Sawtry Village Academy, we are on a journey to ensure that we are promoting and encouraging literacy across the curriculum in all our subjects. We know that 25% of 15-year-olds have a reading age of less than 12. We know that the average GCSE paper has a reading age of a 14-year-old. And therefore we know, consequently, that a quarter of our students are really struggling to access the GCSE papers that they sit in their summer examinations. Mary Myatt said that text should be the beating heart of every lesson, and we really believe that by helping our struggling readers, we are going to push forward achievement for all here at Sawtry. One of the ways that we're trying to help classroom practitioners help struggling readers here at the school is we've embarked upon a journey using NGRT data. We had Beth Morrish, our Director of Literacy, come into school earlier in the year to provide training for our colleagues to ensure that we understand how students learn to read and then the pitfalls that they can fall into and where they can actually struggle. Part of that is NGRT data reports on sentence completion and passage completion. Beth kindly split our data into quadrants, and so now all teaching staff have an idea of whether students are perhaps able to read fluently but unable to comprehend. Similarly, they might comprehend something but not be able to read fluently, and so that's been quite key in pushing our drive of literacy. In addition to that, we've built literacy into our 7 pedagogical principles as part of our Sawtry Standards rewrite, and we're using the EEF Improving Literacy report to provide a framework for improving literacy here at Sawtry. We're also trying to ensure that students take ownership for improving their own reading skills, and one of the ways we're doing this is through the app Sparx Reader. One of our challenges here at Sawtry is that we don't have a library, and so encouraging students to read for pleasure is a mountain to climb. Sparx Reader has enabled us to overcome that, as students are now able to read at home on their phones texts that are bespoke to their reading ages and appropriate levels. We're having really good success with Sparx Reader, which is an app that students log on to, much like Sparx Maths, and they get allocated a novel which is appropriate to their reading age. Once they've read a section, the app then tests their comprehension skills by asking them questions, and they earn points in order to proceed on to the next section. The more points they win, the more sort of confidence they're building with their reading, and we can have little tournaments within class to encourage that reading going forwards. This trial's going really well, and we've pushed that out to years 7, 8 and 9 with all students in the school taking part in this. But I'll let you hear from the students themselves about what they think about Sparx Reader.
Before the start of secondary school, I used to read a lot, but after primary school ended, I didn't read that much. I think Sparx Reader helped me get back into the focus of reading, and I enjoy it again.
I think my reading and understanding has improved since I've used it, because it has made me focus more on what I am reading.
Because it makes me think about the little details and not skimming through the story. So it makes me pay attention to like everything that's happening.